Hello, geeks. Here we are again. Paco's been going a little nuts being kind of in the quarantine thing, so he and I were having a discussion, and he really wants to try out this new coffee place, national chain that opened up in Rio Rancho recently called Dutch Brothers Coffee. Also hit up Starbucks, and we're going to do kind of a comparison of the two, since it seems like Dutch Brothers is going to be the biggest competitor of Starbucks. Maybe people are burnt out on Starbucks. But so we're gonna go to both places and we're gonna do some taste tests, some analysis shit, and yeah. So we're gonna check that out.
What's the kicker? What's the kicker? No, that. No, stupid. Don't spit in my coffee either. I want just an iced black coffee. Private Reserve Americano. Dutch Brothers Coffee. I don't even know why they call it Dutch Brothers. They've never heard of a Dutch oven before? Anyway, I got my coffee and we're gonna do the taste test in a little bit. We have to hit up Starbucks and maybe Taco Cabana, because I really want some beans. Yeah!
Holy fart pants. So here we're back. We went to both Starbucks and Dutch Brothers. We got two iced coffees of similar price range, similar product, sort of. Obviously they're not. But the first thing I noticed was the size disparity. I don't remember exactly how much we paid for this one. But it was comparatively about as much as this one. But you get way more coffee, it seems. This is a grande, so one thing with Dutch Brothers, I think they just use conventional sizes, because I always hated that about Starbucks. It's like, why can't we call it small, medium, and large, or whatever, extra large? But, so, right off the jump, you can tell that Dutch Brothers, that this, I think it's an Americana blend, is way lighter and way less of a dark roast than this one. And of course we have the Dutch Brothers logo, which I don't know why they do this. They silhouette it. It's supposed to be a windmill, but it really just looks like some sort of samurai Pokemon with a pointy hat, a robe, and like two swords behind his back. But the more detailed version actually does look like a windmill. And then they have this weird kind of retro-y, like rainbowy thing. It's probably I think those are the colors of the Dutch flag. These guys are obviously proud of being Dutch, or maybe they were just two brothers who like giving each other Dutch ovens. Maybe they shared a bedroom and they were like, Dutch oven. Which, if you don't know what that is, it's trapping someone under a blanket after you farted underneath it. So yeah, so it just seems kind of disjointed from that logo to that one, but it's whatever. And then we have the Starbucks logo. Now, the old logo for Starbucks used to be a little bit more racy or risque. It was a siren, a double-tailed siren. But back then, like, she had really nice tits and like a different hairstyle and stuff. But they realized that blown up on the side of like a truck or something could be kind of considered a little bit too risque. So they came up with this more stylized one where they changed her hair. You can't even really tell she has breastises, except for maybe that her hair is resting on them. I've always wondered about that logo, but it used to look more like a siren and there was like more detail, but now that they've cropped her out, it just looks like some weird girl, like with claws, or it looks like to me, I thought she was holding like sheaves of wheat or something. I didn't know what this was, but it's actually supposed to be a two-tailed siren. But you can't even tell their tails, or it looks like she went on a fishing trip and she's holding up these two big fish that are cropped out of the picture that she just caught. And then a crown for some reason. Oh, and also Starbucks was actually named after a character in Moby Dick named Starbuck. He was one of the members of the crew that worked with Captain Ahab. So a lot of people didn't know that either, I don't think, unless you're a nerd like me. Paco here. All right, now it's time for the smell test. Taste test. Sorry, I still was thinking about Dutch ovens. So So yeah, obviously the Dutch Brothers one is significantly lighter than Starbucks. Let's see if I could smell. I don't know how you would describe the smell. It smells maybe kind of nutty a little bit. It smells pretty good. And obviously if these weren't iced coffees, I would get more of the aromatic part of it, but it's fucking summer. I don't want to drink hot coffee. So I'm gonna try the Dutch Brothers real quick and we'll see what happens here. I think it's pretty good. It's strong. It's strong for sure. Apocalypse handful. I don't know how you go in describing the legs or shit like that, like snooty wine tasters, but I am gonna do something very snooty. I'm gonna cleanse my palate. So I heard pickle juice cleanses the palate. So okay. Now I'm gonna try the Starbucks, which I should already have some familiarity with what it tastes like, but whoa, way stronger. Holy I forgot how strong it is actually. I'm a little bit surprised because I think I do like this one a little bit more. Like if I wanted something kind of light and that's not gonna have me freaking wired later on in the day, I think I'd probably go with this. But if I wanted something that's gonna like kick me in the ass, I'll probably go with something like this. But I think I actually do like the Dutch Brothers a little bit better. Yeah. Yeah, Dutch Brothers also kind of tries to kind of differentiate themselves from a place like Starbucks because they also do like smoothies and I think even sodas and crap for your kids. So the crowds there when we went were insane. In fact, even at the Starbucks, because there were so many people at Dutch Brothers, what we were thinking was that maybe the people in line at Dutch Brothers got sick of waiting, and so they just all went to Starbucks, a bunch of them, because they were both really busy. Although Starbucks occasionally, they have like kind of a more revolving menu. Like I just saw now they're doing these sandwiches, and so I'd probably go for something like that too. They look like really good sandwiches. But yeah, taste-wise, like just these iced coffees, I really like this one better. I think it was a little bit more value for your money because you seem to get a little bit more. And I think this is good for summer. This one goes down a lot easier than this one. Like this one, like, ooh. Did you try comparing? Yeah, they're like night and day almost. And I almost would go with this one over this one. If there are just as many of these as these, I would probably go here. So you'll see here, I don't know why celebrities are like sticking their fingers in every pie, but they do, and a lot of it has to do with just merchandising and branding and expanding on your brand, I suppose. So there's a lot of celebrities and famous people, rock stars, musicians, and stuff that they like investing in coffee and licensing and branding it. So this is Corn. Corn Coffee is in the band. This is called Wired Roasts. That would insinuate that it's super strong. And if you don't know who Corn is, then you're either old or you've had your head up your ass for the last 30 years. But they were kind of, they were wildly popular. Even I liked them when I was in high school, quite a bit actually. But they kind of opened the floodgates to new metal, or it's been called pimp metal in the past, but that's kind of a pejorative. I don't think people who make that kind of music want it to be called that, but it is that metal with somewhat of like a rap element. And you guys were kind of pioneers in that, and they were really good at it too. It wasn't even like, I don't know, in my opinion, I don't think a whole lot of people would even come close to outdoing them. This one here is Valhalla Java Odin Force blend, very Viking of him. Zach Wild has branded his own coffee of Black Label Society. So that too, there's an entire line of this like, I think it's called Death's Head or something, or what is it called? And then so this Zach Wild coffee, and actually I didn't know this, but So he's the guitarist for Black Label Society, but he also was Ozzy Osbourne's guitarist for a number of years. So, and actually I heard a Black Label Society song today that I thought sounded pretty kick-ass. So check out their music too. This one is actually a local one. It's a UFC fighter named Carlos Condit. Didn't he do his own cologne too? No? So even a local person is trying to get in on the branding and licensing game. And this guy, he even does like amateur modeling and stuff, so it just kind of makes sense that he would do something like that and like license something to his name. What's cool about it is it's local and it's like real specific to New Mexico. And to some people, he's kind of a local hero because he's a pretty good UFC fighter. Not the best, but he's pretty good. So this is his, and it's called 100 Hands. Is this signed? Signed. So obviously we're never gonna open this one. I don't feel like tasting Carlos anyway. Craft blend. So it's just 100 Hands craft blend. These other ones have some like really descriptive things on the back, just describing, you know, just these different, like, you know, just descriptions like you see on the back of like a Monster Energy drink. But Carlos Condit's doesn't have that. So if you want to buy Carlos Condit's coffee and you're in the Albuquerque area, you can get it at the Revel Entertainment Center. That's where his coffee is being sold. Yeah, sometimes Carlos, I hear, if you go down there, sometimes he's there in person making the coffee himself. So you might stand a chance to go down there and say hello. Maybe you could get a signed copy, you know, just a cool little local cool thing if you're kind of a collector and stuff like that. So if you guys will notice, I'm wearing our official Two Geeks One Show t-shirt. It's got the logo, which you'll see on our YouTube channel. So go ahead and like and subscribe, and you might stand a chance at getting entered in a little bit of a drawing, and you might win a free t-shirt. So yeah, hit the like and subscribe, and yeah, then you could get one of these too. We might do thongs soon and face masks.